Hello, my Aries friends. I am Maggie, Elemental Empress, here to do your reading from June the 3rd, 2018 until June the 8th, 2018. I'm going to do a general spread and then a love spread afterwards. I have here the Tarot of the Tattoo Age. I'm going to be pulling one card to oversee your reading. You guys got the High Priestess. Beautiful. So using your intuition, or something that you knew was coming, right? Okay. That is the intuition. Alright, so I have here the Tarot of 8 Coins by Lana Zelner. I'm going to do a 5-card spread for you guys. I apologize if you can hear my neighbors, they're a little bit loud. Such is life. Okay. Thank you to everyone who's liked, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate you. And if you haven't had the chance, you can subscribe down below. I appreciate that as well. But thanks for watching anyway. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. All right, Aries. This is a very good start to your reading. Very nice. High Priestess with the Ace of Pentacles. So a new practical beginning. So it could be financially. It can even mean a new life. Right? Like a baby. It's the seed being planted. Something practical to come into the world. Maybe a person. But let's check it out. All right, so in the foundation, we have here the 5 of Pentacles. Here it is in the upright. And in the reverse, it's about, standing, like, being able to stand again after you feel put out in the cold, or you're put out by a situation. But it looks like it's financial. So very nice, Aries. Okay. Alright, so in the recent past, you have the Fool in the upright. I love this Fool. She's smelling the flower, but the snake's about to bite her. Sign of Aries. But it's a new beginning. Right, and then you have the 10 of Wands. So the 10 of Wands is the weight of your own ambitions, right? So it's you carrying a burden presently. All right, and then you have the Lovers. So the sign of Gemini, we're in the time of Gemini. It could be a business contract or a love relationship. All right, and we have here how we got here. You have the Justice card. So, sign of Libra. It's also, finding what's fair, finding what's balanced. It can be the justice system, absolutely. And I'm going to use the Santa Morte Tarot for your clarifiers, my Aries friends. But it looks pretty good, It definitely looks pretty good. But presently, you could be feeling like you're just carrying a lot, or what you're aspiring to is a lot of pressure, with that 10 of Wands there. Okay, so this new financial start, this new practical start, although it's a new start, it came at something that it's the 9 of Cups. Here it is in the upright, but it is in the reverse. So could have came out of something that was highly emotional and just emotionally draining. Like you're getting a new start, but something didn't go to your wishes to get there. Okay, so with the 5 of Coins in the reverse, we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Here she is in the upright. So this could be if you have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in your chart and you are the female energy, then you could have been, overly emotional with this situation that you were trying to come back in from. Or you could be dealing with this person. She can also be an emotional manipulator trying to come back in. Okay, so we have, with the Aries card, with the Fool card, we have and Knight of Cups in the reverse. And a Knight of Cups in the reverse is like a an offer being made that is ingenuine. It can also be a player, and this person could have been around, like, say, at the time of Aries, you know. I don't want to put this on my Aries people, but it is on your card, so I hope that wasn't cheap. You know what I mean? Alright. Alright, so what feels like this large burden is this thing that has to do with justice, right? So it's how we got here, and it's also what you're carrying. What you're carrying that is the burden has to do with the justice system, the sign of Libra, you know? But it definitely feels like a burden, and it's heavy. The Lover's card can also be about contracts, about business contracts. And absolutely through court, that can be a thing. Alright, so with the Lover's card, you have the Ten of Pentacles. So beautiful. It can be patriarchal money, you know, money that, say, your father would have, you know, especially if your father is a Gemini. It can be a love relationship that involves a financial means, too. I'll take one more on it. Okay, so, you know, this is not walking away. So you have the Eight of Cups, right? And, oh no, the Eight of Coins. So here, the Eight of Coins, it's like you're not able to work as hard as you like. You're not able to pay attention to detail. It's also the Sun in Virgo, the Eight of Pentacles, and if you are dealing with the Sun in Virgo person, or you have your Sun in Virgo, you're kind of flipped on your head, or this other person is, right? So the Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles are like relationship cards, right? But it can also be about patriarchal money and not being able to walk away from like a patriarchal type of figure right now, and it's hindering your capacity to work. Yeah, with the Justice card over here, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and it's not really the same as other decks for me, because here he's buried by all the pentacles, right? So it's more of like trying to be fair, trying to be balanced, this justice system thing. You feel like buried by it. It's like a crushing thing. You know, there's a lot of like a new beginning, but there's a lot of almost like oppressive, you know, feeling to it. But it's not wholly bad, but it just feels like you feel weighted down. Okay. And it's something because we have the High Priestess here, something that you knew was going to happen, or something that you were told. Like somebody else was like, "Oh, I called that," you know. It's not the worst spread. It just feels a little bit like oppressive, you know, like heavy. All right. So here I have the Whispers of Love Oracle deck for my Aries singles. And those of you that are new, this is the only part of the reading where I really do apply Venus. I mean, you can put it wherever you want, but it's really where I do, because it's about love, and this is the love part. Okay, so for my Aries singles, love makes the difference. Love can help heal past hurts and provides a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. See, I love these because a lot of them are about, they're so beautiful, check them out, but, you know, they're a lot about self, too. It talks about, like, all forms of love, and, absolutely, like, we have to have love for self, you know. A lot of times we can carry around, like, grief, things like that, and, it makes it painful to move forward, and unless you move into a state of readiness to be able to love your own self, then it's really hard to find somebody else to love. because, you know, like attracts like, right? Okay, so this is the Tarot of Dreams by Cairo Marchetti. Alright, so you got the High Priestess reversed here. So, in matters of love, you're not using your intuition. You know, it can also be, like, secrets and or lies. But if they're secrets, they're, like, heavy secrets. Alright, so you got the World in reverse. My Aries friend. So the World in reverse. So, lies might have led to the end of an old relationship. Because the World in reverse is an end before completion. And I see that a lot in love readings, you know, when, you know, there was an end to the relationship before, you know, you guys didn't spend the rest of your life together, that kind of thing. And then we have the Ten of Wands again. Right? So, you feel burdened being alone, you know, because there was an end, like, it comes, the World in reverse comes up, you know, when there's, like, divorce, things like this. And then here's that Knight of Cups in the reverse. Okay. So, Knight of Cups in the reverse, we already went over this. It's a, I don't attribute it to water signs, you know, because the Knight of Cups is an offer. But here, it's an ingenuine offer, and it's like a player mentality, right? So, somebody was player mentality, they lied in the past, it caused an end before completion. And, you know, you're stressed out about it. You feel like you're carrying the burdens of that old situation, you know? Yeah, so somebody decided to lie, keep secrets, keep nasty secrets, you know? Because the, that card is about making a choice, right? Making a decision. And it was a gamble, you know, maybe cutting this relationship short. The dice, the gamble. With the World in reverse there. Why are you so stressed out? Because you're looking at why, the magnifying glass. You're looking deeper at why this happened. Like, should I have stayed in that situation? But I don't think that you should be putting a lot of stress on yourself about it, you know? I don't know how old yeah, you're moving forward from the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So, the love makes the difference. I think it's really more about finding that love for yourself and not putting this onto yourself, the 10 of Wands, you know, because it's a heavy burden. So you're putting the burden of an old breakup onto yourself, thinking, oh, well, I could have done this. Usually, you know, you're only in control of your own actions. I can't say that enough. You know, if you try to control other people's actions or think that you could have, you know, done something to make it different, you can't change other people's actions. You're only in control of yourself. Okay. So let's check out my Aries couples. Aries couples. Honesty is essential. To be a loving person, it is more important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. Well, that is very good for relationships. Okay? So you gotta be honest with the person that you're with. It's a good thing. Okay. It's the best policy, really. Okay. Tarot of Dreams. Once more from my Aries. Aries couples. Alright, so we have here the Palace of Air in the reverse. Here it is in the upright. So, the Palace of Air can absolutely be, you know, that you have air in your sun, moon, or rising. It could be that your other has air in their sun, moon, or rising, and this house feels like it's flipped in reverse. It could also be talking about if there is lies, you know, because air is about communication, you know, and it's kind of like a house of lies. Sorry, guys, you know. Alright, and then the Hangman. So not being able to say anything about it, really trying to find your own light about it. I'm seeing this as more in the past, you know, like past lies. Okay. And then you're gonna drop it. I think it's just gonna get dropped. I mean, I can't tell to what degree. Yeah, there was some shady behavior in the past, maybe even somebody cutting out at some point. Probably dealing with Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Let's check it out. Guild of Reverie, Lenormand. My Aries couples. Yeah, so you're trying to bridge the gap of, you know, you may have caught the other person in a lie, or them you know. But you're trying to bridge this gap, and it looks like you guys are just holding on to saying something right now. So you have the Hanged Man with, this is usually means, like, public. So it could be that you're bridging public scrutiny over something. You're bridging the public at home. So, okay. You're dropping this at home, you know? But it could be things that were talked about, like, openly. Facebook is a big, yeah. You might be finding out other, you know, yeah. So it was definitely, some kind of lies. We have the Seven of Swords, which means like shady behavior, and then the Book of Secrets. So some kind of lies, but you know, it's, at the end of this time, you're gonna be dropping whatever it is y'all are fighting over. You know, and like it says, honesty is essential. You know. All right. Take care, my Aries friends, and if you'd like to get a read with me, then just check in the about below. All right.